Hello, welcome to WoFoy TV. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today to watch my video. I really appreciate the support, the likes, the comments, the sharing of my video, and you guys have been so amazing, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Please continue to share, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, just click on the subscribe button, all right? Today, I'm going to continue on the topic of affidavit of support. I hope you're not tired of hearing this, for a while now. But as I said in my previous videos, that affidavit of support is a broad issue. There are so many different pieces of that. Last time, my video that I made, I talked about using the federal poverty guideline to determine your household income, just to gauge and see whether you will need a co-sponsor or you need somebody to help you show financial support for your family member who's coming into the United States. All right. Today, I'm going to talk about the standard that is set for everyone else. Last time, the numbers that I called from the 2020 Federal Poverty Guideline was for those in the U.S. Armed Forces. That means that any petitioner who is in the U.S. Navy, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, so long as they're active duty, they can use that. And that table was for the 100% above federal poverty guidelines. But for everyone else, the USCIS wants you to be minimum 125% above the federal poverty guideline. And that is what I'm going to talk about today. Just like that video, knowing where you stand on this table will help you determine whether you need to, find somebody else to help you sponsor your family member. But this is federal government estimate, and that is what USCIS also uses. This data is obtained from the Department of Health and Human Services. They're the ones who, collect this data and come up with the federal poverty guideline. This data that I'm going to call and talk about will be valid as of March 2020. The 2021 table is not out yet. So that means that if you are submitting affidavit of support for your family member at this moment, this is the table that is current. So you go by these current numbers until the new table comes out for 2021. You will have to use the 2020 table. All right. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to go straight. I'm not going to mention all the numbers, but I'm going to go straight from like a 2 household member to, and then jump around maybe 2, 3, 4, 8, and then give you the extra, amount for any additional household member. And just like that, the last video, the tables are 3, 1 for the 48 contiguous states plus the District of Columbia. And then there's a separate table for folks in Alaska, and then there's a separate table for those in Hawaii. So remember, whichever state that you are a resident of, that is the table that you go by. All right. The first table, which is for the 48 contiguous states plus District of Columbia, if you're a 2 household member, then your minimum income to meet the USCIS requirement will be $21,550 if you're a 2-member household. Please remember that the 2-member household, this should include the immigrants coming. All right. So it includes everybody in your household and that of the coming immigrants. So that is what you're supposed to make. So if it's just you and you petition for one person coming and that you have to sponsor, then the income that you need to have in your household minimum will be $21,550 if you live anywhere in the 48 states plus the District of Columbia. If you live in the state of Alaska, then the number is a bit higher. It's going to be $26,937. That is for a 2-member household. Remember, if you live in the 48 48 contiguous states plus the District of Columbia is $21,550. Alaska will be $26,937. So if you're a petitioner and you're in Alaska, then you will have to do more. You'll have to make sure that your household income is more. Same goes for the state of Hawaii. If you're a 2-member household and petitioning from the state of Hawaii, then you need to make $24,787 if you live in state of Hawaii. So if you're just by yourself and you're petitioning for one person to join you, then you need to make sure that you make at least $24,787. Anything below that, then you might need to find a co-sponsor. I will make videos later explaining types of sponsors out there, videos, and talk about them too. But make sure that you are within this income bracket when you're sponsoring your family member. If you fall short of this number within or on the table, then you need to start looking for somebody who can also use their income to back you up in order to bring your family member to the United States. 5-member household in any of the 48 contiguous states plus the District of Columbia, then you need to make sure you make at least $38,350 for 5-member household. So what does that look like? So let's say it's just you living by yourself, but you're petitioning for your wife and then your 3 kids. All right. So your household, you're here, you have your wife in whichever country that you're petitioning for, and then you have 3 kids. So that means that you're bringing in 4 people to join your household, and that would be like 5 people. So with that, you need to make at least $38,350 just to meet USCIS requirement. Any amount less than that, then you might need to, look for a co-sponsor. For a 5-member household in the state of Alaska, you need $47,937. So the same number of people, all right? Remember, the number was less when it comes to, the 48 class, the District of Columbia. But in Alaska, then you are going like $47,937 just to be able to bring your wife and 3 kids. For the state of Hawaii, then you need $44,100 for a 5-member household. So remember, if you're filing for your wife, 3 kids to join you here in any of the 48 states plus the District of Columbia, your amount has to be $38,350. But in Alaska, it has to be $47,937. And then in Hawaii, it will be $44,100. The important thing that I want to talk about is the table takes you to 8-member household. After that, they just give you a number for any additional household member. All right. So after your household members hit 8, any additional member, there's a set amount of money that you need to add. The numbers are going to be different, when you compare the 48 state plus District of Columbia to Alaska and Hawaii, the numbers are going to be different. So I'm just going to call these numbers out just in case. If that applies to you, then this is the number that you need to be, whether you need to get like a part-time job or something, to bring in this extra money so that you save yourself the hassle of trying to find a co-sponsor. Anywhere within the 48 states plus the District of Columbia will be $5,600 extra person. All right. So if you already have an 8-member household, you're filing to bring 1 person to join you, then you need to make $55,150. So any extra person. So if you're already making this amount, but then you need to add 1 person, the person that you're filing for, then you need to add $5,600. So that could mean that an extra part-time job, or do something like if you deliver food, or you drive Uber, something to bring that quick cash so that you meet. In the state of Alaska, the 8-member household, number will require you to have $68,937. But for any additional household member, then you need to add $7,000. So like I said, that may just require you getting maybe some a part-time job, like an additional or a part-time job, to help you pull in this $7,000 that you need to meet the requirement. And so if you're on the 48, anywhere within the 48 states plus District of Columbia, you need $5,600. You're in Alaska, you need $7,000. If you're in Hawaii, the 8-member household will be $63,412. Any additional household at $6,430 for an extra person, and that does not care whether the person is a child or an adult, a baby or a grandma. You need to add like household human being in the household. Okay, you add that. So that was what I wanted. But if you want more information or you want to take a critical look at the table, you can find it on the USCIS website. I will include a link below down that you can just click on it and go there. And anytime that you click on it, if you go there and the number has changed, I assume that USCIS, the moment they update with the current table, then they're going to update their website. So the numbers that I mentioned here will be for 2020. If you click on this link in, after they've updated with a 2021, and then you're going to see a different number, and that number will obviously be a different from what I'm telling you. But the explanation for how the table works. Now let me get back to why this table is important. Okay, so the table is very important so that you know where you stand. When you're trying to bring your household member to the country, you don't know, you need something like a gauge, something to help you know that whether you can sufficiently support yourself and the new incoming household member, just in case. All right, we know that when we're bringing our family members here, we want them to come and work to help support our household, support themselves, and then to support the U.S. Economy. Okay, but things don't always work out the way we plan it. So that's why the government wants this kind of financial assurance or financial insurance, just to make sure that the person doesn't become a burden on the U.S. taxpayers or the U.S. government. So after you check this, if everything works out, if you're below, then you need to find a co-sponsor to help you bring your family member, because you know what, the U.S. government is not trying to stop you from bringing your family member because you make less money. They give you avenues to help you be able to meet this requirement, and that is where a co-sponsor will come in. I will make a video later talking about what a co-sponsor is, what a joint sponsor, substitute sponsor is. But today, this is all that I wanted to talk about and explain to you how that works using the table. I'll make this video in Chi for my fellow Ghanaians who speak Chi, so that they can get more information about that. And so I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around with me to this point. I'll be making a video soon about how to fill out the affidavit of support in today's video. Thank you so much for sticking along with me through this journey. I have a Facebook group called Moving to America /WoFoy TV. You can join my group and ask any question about immigration. I share immigration topics, articles, regarding, visa and, immigration news, anything that I feel might impact your immigration process. I have resource materials that I post or share in the file section of this page. If I haven't shared anything there, you can ask me and I can, share that. I try to hold on to stuff after I make videos, then I can share them there, just to make sure that I overwhelm you with a lot of information. My official Facebook page is WoFoy TV. Just go there. All the videos that I make here and post on YouTube, I send all of them right there to that page. So thank you guys for all the support and your kindness. So I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye-bye.